Hi, happy Friday. So this week I'm wrapping up today my videos on the findings from this report, the Employee Sentiment on the Workplace by ADP Research Institute. They surveyed over 9,000 US employees who had either worked remotely, on site or in a hybrid model during the pandemic, and probably still are, as it's still going on. With no end at sight. Anyway, lots of interesting findings I've shared this week. Overall, said the hybrid is better. Employees want the best of both worlds, scoring better in terms of collaboration, connectivity, etc., getting constructive feedback. So hybrid coming out on top in most areas. And areas where it hasn't, it's easily explained why that's the case, especially as the survey was done in February this year, whilst the pandemic was on. So the last result I want to share, and yes, I have a wry smile on my face, because it's not good, but it just proves a point I've been making for some time. Perception of being micromanaged. So on-site workers, 28% said they felt an increase in their feeling of being micromanaged when they're on site, as opposed to 24% of remote workers. Why? Because it's harder to micromanage remote workers. We know, and I've talked about it a lot, that back in April last year, the demand for employee surveillance software went up through the roof because of bosses who suddenly panicked, because how are they going to monitor their staff and see what they're doing if they're not in line of sight? Well, I'll put surveillance software on their devices so I can do that. But it's still hard to micromanage, to tell somebody how to do something step by step of the way. And there is no place, whether you're remote, hybrid or on-site, there is no place for micromanagement today. It's archaic, and it has to stop. And we know now that employees are in the driving seat. They can literally work for anyone, anywhere. They've proved remote working can work. They're not limited by geography. So if you've got micromanagers in your organisation, you ain't going to be an employer of choice. So it's time to make a change. I'll talk to you next week. Stay safe. Bye.